Hey everybody, Wolfie here. This episode of Cooking with the Dogs, we're going to make some baked taco wraps. With a homemade, sort of homemade sauce for it. Um, Something I kind of figured out on my own, a way to do these up in wraps, and it seems to work pretty good. Has pretty good flavor and taste to it. So let's get over to the counter and to the stove and get at it. Okay, we'll start with our ingredients. I've got the burger, I just put it in the pan to get cooking. We're using spaghetti sauce, very spicy, already spicy spaghetti sauce. We got chili powder, we got crushed chilies from my dad's peppers that he grows. We've got some Southwest Chipotle, garlic and onion powders, and we got some freeze-dried or whatever, crispy fried onions is what they're called. I've been using them in a lot of stuff. Then when everything's done, we've got some lettuce and some onion to chop up. We've got some habanero cheddar. This stuff's pretty damn good. And of course our wraps. So I'll get the camera over by the stove over here to the burger, and we'll go from there. I'll show you what I do for spicing the burger while it's cooking. Okay, we got the burger cooking here. The spices we want for over here at the stove right now is the garlic and onion powder and the Southwest Chipotle. And you sprinkle it onto the burger so it cooks right into the meat. This part's all pretty basic, straightforward. So, of course, this is all to taste. You don't want to overdo it and think it's horrible, but I like lots of all three of these. So, we get that all mixed in. I'm just making a small amount here because we had spaghetti last night at Ellie's request. She kept staring at the canister of spaghetti noodles on the counter. So, okay, for that, we just let that cook now. And back to the counter. Okay, so move them over out of the way. We got our dish of spaghetti sauce. Like I said, it's already partly fairly spicy to begin with, and it's pretty good. But we got to make it taco worthy. So we add some chili powder. Get that mixed in. You're gonna see your spaghetti sauce start getting really dark once this stuff gets blended into it. And we add a few, not too many, crushed peppers. Forget what these, like what kind of peppers these are, but man, are they hot, especially if you put them in something that is being cooked. Once they get blended, like cooked into it, oh, they add quite a bite to it. We need a bit more chili powder. Yeah, it's getting pretty dark now, which is what you want. Now, add some onion powder. Add some more garlic powder. I like lots of garlic, so this works perfect. You can just keep adding until it's to whatever taste you would want, personally. And there's our sauce. I've got more sauce here than I'm gonna need, but that's just fine. Okay, so another thing we gotta add is our dried onions. I think they're like fried then dehydrated is what they do. You have to actually read the label, and well, I'm not good at reading labels. Hence why I was so shocked with one of my other recipes when there was an actual recipe on the label. Okay, so we'll add a bunch of them. We can add more of them when we actually put our wraps together. These things soak in pretty good. Normally they're crunchy, obviously, because they're dried. But okay, so that's it for now. We gotta get the burger cooked. I've got to chop up some lettuce and onion, shred some cheese, then should be good to go on assembly. We'll be back shortly. Okay, ingredients are done. Time to go to the next step with the burger. Okay, so we've got our sauce. The burger's all cooked. Well, yeah, pretty much 100% here. Now, you don't want to add too much sauce. You want it to end up as a good thick, I don't know what to call it, kind of like a sloppy Joe type thing. There. And that's about it. You let this cook for a few minutes, and till it comes to just a little bit of a simmer. You let it simmer like that for, I don't know, just a few more minutes, like 3 or 4 minutes. Help it get good and thick, and really get the flavors blended together. Then we'll be on to our assembly. Okay, this stuff's been simmering for about a good 5 minutes now. It's gotten nice and thick. Got way more than I'm going to need for supper. As you can see, well, hopefully you can see, it's getting that nice dark color from the chili powder being mixed in there. It's getting fairly thick, which is exactly what you want. So, time to move back over to the counter and start our assembly of our wraps. Now, we've got our toppings. I don't put a whole lot on mine, and normally there would be more than what I have here, but well, we're making do with what we have right now back here, so it wasn't really a planned, like planned ahead of time type things. Okay, we get our lettuce in here. Get some chopped up onion in here. Some meat. Woo. Okay, and some habanero cheddar. Couple good. I went with slicing it instead of shredding it, just to make things a little easier. And we do our wrap. Getting a little better at this. Still tend to make a mess. Use our spoon, push everything in there. There we have it. One wrap ready to go on the baking sheet. I'll get the rest of them put together here. I should have enough for 2 or 3 easily. And we'll be back in a moment to get them ready for the oven. And into the oven they go. You'd want your oven probably around the 350 mark. 350, 375 would be good. Would work just fine. And bake them till the shell, like tortillas, are baked through properly. And you get a good, you'll have a good internal temperature by then. So. Okay, I'm gonna get these in the oven and we'll see how they turn out. Okay, time to get them out of the oven. Check that out. This is my cute new little kettle. It's like a half-size version of the big one. Perfect size for me for back here when I'm alone. Oh, they look good. Okay, so if your oven's up high enough, temperature-wise, should only take about 10 minutes at the absolute most. Not too bad. I'm gonna have to shut the light off on this. Oh, we got a leak going on over on that one. Bring them over to the counter here. Get the camera set. Okay, so we'll start with this one that broke open. Yeah, she overflowed pretty good. Keep it upside down on the plate. Wow, 3 of them really fills the plate up quick. Move the pan out of the way here. Yeah, this one broke open pretty good on me. It'll just have to be our test here. See how they turned out inside. See how they cooked up. Oh yeah. Yeah, cheese melted in good. Everything's blended in there good together. Perfect. So this is the when you're stuck at the cabin for a couple weeks and you need some kind of weird idea. These work. You can use like all your normal taco fillings that you would use. I guess some people use sour cream and stuff in their tacos. You've got all kinds of different toppings and that you can use. So, yeah, it's pretty much get all your stuff for a taco. Make up some good sauce. I really like the recipe that I've come up with for like a good spicy sauce. The spaghetti sauce, leftover spaghetti sauce works perfect for it. So there we have it. Baked taco wraps. Well, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. As you can see on the clock behind me, got these done just in time for dinner. And I guess that's what I'm about to do, is sit down and have some dinner on time for a change. It's been pretty hectic around here this past week. Gonna hopefully have a nice relaxing evening, picking on Alex and Ellie, boiling down more sap, and yeah, I've got my little bottle from my video, and I've got this 3/4 of a liter so far. I've got enough to fill that and fill another small bottle, so like on boiling. So we're getting close to our goal for this year, which means bigger operation next year. Okay, everyone have a great night, and we'll talk to you all soon.